The amount of self-hate is just crazy, but in general, I don't have self-hate, period. So, but it doesn't mean other people don't have self-hate. Okay? Like, howdy, hey bays, Evie, Sweetie here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my 1 year of not wearing any wigs or weave and my experience of wearing my real hair through and through, and if that's something that you would consider doing or you're curious about my journey wearing my natural hair in its natural state without any manipulation to alter its curl pattern or all the things. So if that interests you, keep on watching. No wigs, no weave, no extensions in my hair. My only exception that I gave myself was if I wore weave that matched my hair texture, straightened or curly, and my real edges were showing. I wear my hair in a wash and go style, and that's my signature look, this wash and go like look. And I wanted to maybe use this video to encourage someone that may be on the fence of like wanting to wear their real hair, but they might not be as confident, or they are just curious about it in general. So I'm going to tell you about my 2024 wearing my real hair and how that's kind of altered my brain chemistry, especially when I look at old pictures of me when I'm wearing my fake hair. Why did I decide to stop wearing wigs and weave? So this is very multi-layered. I have been wearing my natural hair like on and off for a while, but I always had like a hair hierarchy of how I wanted to look in my image and likeness. And for me, I had this underlying feeling that I still am grappling with today, that natural hair only looked good with certain outfits, or natural hair made me look childish or not as glam or not as girly or not like a baddie. I pretty much wanted to challenge myself to the idea of let me actually face my fear in the face and just wear my real hair out and just see what happens. So I did that. 2024 came about a year ago around this time, and I was like, I'm gonna start wearing my real hair and just let's just see how it feels to just embrace how I look naturally as like a fully black woman. I am of Kenyan heritage. I'm fully blackety black black. So at this point, I just want people to look at me and be able to tell that I am 100% a black woman, an African woman, and there's nothing about me that you can say or wonder if I love myself or how I look, because I just wanted to be an example of what a black woman looks like without a lot of the extracurricular things. That's not even the word to use, but just the extra things that may make our black features a bit ambiguous. And for me, weave and wigs of like a different hair texture was one of those things that I felt, in my personal opinion, kind of takes away from the image and likeness of what a black person looks like. And I believe black people look like black people when we wear our natural hair. Put in the comments what you think. But if you want to argue with me, please just argue with your front teeth, because what I'm saying is just biology and it's the facts, okay? Okay. So yeah, I just was fed up and I was like, I'm just gonna try it out. So a year ago, I decided to do it. And it got me into a journey of caring for my hair more and figuring out ways to make my hair healthier in a wash and go, and to actually take agency and control over how I want my hair to look, but also how I want my life to look doing my own hair and not relying on going to salons to fix my hair or make sure my hair is done. And I had a lot of trial and error. I began washing my hair every single day of February of last year, and February is around the corner, so my next video will be about my 1 year update of washing my hair every day, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And when I was starting to do things that were against the norm of what it means to have natural hair, I just started to see my self-esteem and my hair care regimen change. They've always told us that you can't wash your hair often. Black people can't handle shampoo. That's a lie. They told us that, oh, if you have your hair curly, you don't need to trim it and cut it. That's a lie. Also, like, oh, if you have black hair, you could only use products that are marketed only to black women. That's also a lie. And the same thing with like salons, like, oh, you can only go to a salon if your hairstylist is black. Also a freaking lie. So 2024 was a year for me to dispel any myth that I heard, and I tried it for myself. So in essence, I was really a guinea pig for y'all because I knew I had this platform and I'm pretty much a very authentic and transparent person. So I felt like I'm just gonna give y'all my journey because I get a lot of questions about my hair in real life and online. So I just think it's important to kind of give that backstory. The actual process of wearing my hair and the real hair. I really had to really embrace my afro and embrace the hairstyle that's gonna fit my face shape. The first like 4 or 5 months, I was definitely really self-conscious about my hair because I felt like I was experimenting with a lot. I also really enjoy long hair, and I look forward to the day where my hair is like top of my boobs, waist length type of like hair, because I just think since I have like a taller frame, I just think I look better with long hair. But I'm very grateful that I have the face card to pull off short hair. Very grateful for that. You know, it was a lot of like self-consciousness the first few months when I started to wear my real hair exclusively and not the whole I wear wigs and then I take a break to wear my afro for a month or two and then I wear a wig again. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I really, really wanted to push and stretch my self-concept by wearing my hair out for a full year to different settings. Like, how is it wearing my hair going out for dinner? How is it wearing my hair going to church? How is it wearing my hair going to like a very fancy formal event? How is it wearing my hair to the club where you're supposed to be super sexy and super fun and a baddie? Like, how is it wearing my hair to the gym, to on vacation? Like, I wanted to know how I felt about my image and likeness and my beauty by wearing my hair in all of those settings where I felt like I need to put on someone else's head of hair to be welcomed or to be accepted in different settings. And I just realized I just had my own limiting self beliefs. And I think a lot of Black women have their own limited self beliefs when it comes to wearing our hair, even like in the workplace, you know what I mean? Granted, it's 2025, and I definitely think it's against the law now to be discriminated for wearing your natural hair in the workplace, but it doesn't mean that people aren't treated differently for wearing their natural hair in the workplace. Same for men, right? That was something I overcame in 2024. I started to really see myself as a role model to people and to women, especially young women, especially on my channel through your comments letting me know about how you are seeing me, you are rooting for me, and you admire me for the courage and bravery I have, which I hate to say, like courage and bravery to wear your hair as the way it grows out your head. Like, the amount of self-hate is just crazy, but in general, I don't have self-hate, period. So, but it doesn't mean other people don't have self-hate. Okay, like, I don't want to have my hair be my entire personality, but I know I'm a beauty girl, I'm a glamour girl, like I love beauty, and hair care is a part of that because I really do care about Black women feeling beautiful in their skin. Women in general feeling beautiful in their skin, I care about. It's important to be outside in spaces and for people to see Black women and see Black women embrace what we look like to balance the scales. Definitely check out my Instagram baddies wear your natural hair video. If you haven't seen that yet, this video will probably be like, what are you talking about, girl? Like, we should be able to wear our hair how we want to. Of course, wear your hair how you want to, but I know there's a segment of people in my audience that truly desire to wear their real hair, but maybe something's blocking them from wearing their real hair. It could be their real hair is damaged. It could be alopecia. It could be your edges are really not full and an insecurity due to braids or, you know, extensions or wigs, like pulling on it and hair loss. It could also be like the length of the hair. Some people really cannot handle wearing short hair if their hair is not long. Not knowing how to do your natural hair, like it's literally a foreign country, you know? And it makes me sad to say that natural hair feels like a foreign country to a lot of Black women, but I just hope that whatever influence that I have on my channel and this video to convince at least one person to try out to wear their natural hair, I want that to be the goal of this video. With this 2024, and I crossed 6 months and then 7 months, and I documented my journey. Check out my natural hair playlist, I'll link it below. I really enjoy commentary about this, and I really enjoy being able to enter into 2025 to the point where I'm like, wow, like my old bundles of hair that were really silky, like I threw those away, baby. Like the only extensions I have are blowout extensions that match my hair when it's like blown out, that eventually I'll use for a sew-in the future that matches my hair, that looks like my natural hair straightened, but it's in a longer length, you know? And I'm just happy that like I look at myself in the mirror, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror right now, and I'm just like, wow, like I am really a beautiful person. I acknowledge I'm beautiful. I'm not seeking validation outside of me to say that I'm beautiful, but like I feel so beautiful as I am now, and I'm still like in my caterpillar going into a butterfly phase. And I love that for me. And I would love that for you too, if you make the leap of giving yourself your own challenge of wearing your real hair. And I'm not going to tell you to throw away your wigs and weaves, but you know, put it aside for a time. Put it aside. I'm definitely going to be giving more resources and valuable content for you about how to wear your natural hair and your real hair and embracing that. I have like a guide in the bio below about how I wash my hair every single day. And if you're interested in perfecting your perfect wash and go, please check out my guide in the description box below. It's absolutely amazing, and I think it's something simple for those of you that can't sit and watch me for 20 minutes or 30 minutes of your day. You could just have something on your phone that gives you that assurance and information and education, and just step-by-step tips of how to wash your hair often if that's your desire, but also getting used to seeing women that encourage you to wash your hair. So make sure you check that out in my link below. And also, if I can leave one last thing before I go and I ask your opinion about wearing wigs and weaves, what really helped me along the way of not wearing a wig or extensions in my hair in 2024 was I was around friends, like-minded friends that wore their real hair, or if they did wear weave, they had a love for their natural hair. Or if they had wigs, they had a love for their natural hair, and they weren't afraid to wear their real hair, you know? There's no friend of mine that I have that's close to me that I've never seen their natural hair. And there's some like women that legit, they have besties and friends and coworkers, and they've never ever seen their real hair a day in their life. Never even seen a hair follicle on their forehead a day in their life because it's always covered up. So definitely be around women that wear their real hair and are proud of wearing their real hair. That helped me a lot with not caving in and getting a sew-in or a weave. And also, who you follow on social media helps too. Like, follow women with natural hair that is similar to yours and see their confidence in wearing their hair and just being like shameless about who they are. Because there's gonna be people in life that may give comments to you about you wearing your natural hair, but I promise you, I get the most compliments about how I look so much when I wear my natural hair. Not to say I don't get compliments when I wear my wig or my weave now, but I just feel so authentic now that I've made the switch to wear my real hair primarily. And moving forward, if I'm wearing extensions, it's just to add on. It's just an add-on. Like it's just for adding density or length, or you know, switching up the style, or necessarily if I want to do a hair color change but I don't want to dye my real hair, you know. So that's my video. I would love to hear what you think below about natural hair. Would you ever give up wigs and weaves? Is that something that you would consider? How you considered it? I'd love to know your thoughts below. Any questions you have for me, please do share below. And I hope to meet you in the comments, and let me know if you get my natural hair daily washing guide below. Always remember that you glow for a living because you're lit from within, beyond skin deep. Bye everybody.